Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Coach Talker. We are back with another video today. But before I get into it, I'd like to thank all the recent subscribers, all of Coach Nation through a great season we had, even though it came to a fortunate loss. But I appreciate all the support. If you are new, hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button as well. Now let's hop into the video. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back with a new video today. Just giving my reactions of the last game of the year for the Colts, which was the Colts versus Bills wild card game. Now, it was a great game, in my opinion. It was a great game. It came down to the end of the wire. Probably one of the best games of the wild card to begin with. But it came to an unfortunate end as the Colts lost by 3 points to the Bills. The Bills were just a better team. Simple as that. The Bills were a better team. Now, I know everyone has their certain excuse of why we lost. Some people blame referees. Some people blame Phillip Rivers. Some people blame coaching. Some people blame the defense. Some people blame the wide receivers not being a number one. So in my opinion, I would say it has something to do with a little bit of everything. You know, it is a team effort when you're going out there on the game. It is a team effort when you're out there in the playoffs. You got a lot of the line at stakes. You can't have a lot of mistakes. In my opinion, Phillip Rivers did a superb job. He did a good job on Saturday. Phillip Rivers did a good job. Even the offensive line did a good job because I don't think you guys know, but Phillip Rivers did not get sacked that game. He didn't. The offensive line did a good job. Even though we had a backup left tackle that just came out of retirement, the offensive line did a good job trying to play all they can against the Bills, man. They did a good job. Phillip Rivers did a good job. One thing the offensive lack was consistency. Consistency is the biggest issue for the Colts this year. Consistency. I've said it week after week. Unfortunately, it showed up again in the biggest game of the year, which was the wild card, the consistency. You'll see times where Jonathan Taylor will break loose or it look like he's about to have a big game, and sooner or later we'll go away from the run game and start throwing the football. Now, we all know that the Bills have one of the best defenses in the NFL, even one of the best offenses. They're one of the best balanced teams in the NFL. So when you try to throw it their way, as you can see, they were everywhere, swatting the football, playing up, and it was kind of hard on Phillip Rivers and that offense because we don't have a number one receiver. Now, most people might say T.Y. Hilton or Michael Pittman Jr. In my opinion, they are good role players. They really are. Even T.Y. Hilton, I love him to death, but he's not the real number one wide receiver. Now, you could say even Tre'Davious White was matched up against Jack Doyle half the game. T.Y. Hilton was still being guarded no matter what because they have good safeties and good corners still. That defense is lights out amazing. And the fact that we didn't have a real number one, it kind of held us back this game. Now, the run game was there. My biggest issue, besides everything that I just said, was the fact that Nyheim Hines was barely used. Nyheim Hines was barely used after I pleaded in the preview video that he might be the secret weapon to winning this game. Nyheim Hines, when he came in the game at the end, was the only reason we came back and had a chance of winning that game. The offense was lackluster. They did decent, but they were lackluster. Why? Because they didn't use the special weapon as they were supposed to. Now the offense did just fine. The defense woke up at the end. Praise to the defense. But once Nyheim Hines came in the game, he was the game changer. He went 3 plays untouched until he got almost to the end zone. Now our offense in the red zone awfully did a terrible job. It did a terrible job in the red zone. When we got up close and almost had a chance to score, every time we got stopped. And besides Hot Rod missing the field goal, we still had our chances and we blew it each time. It's unfortunate. It really is. Our times when we went for it on 4th down, everyone was wanting us to risk it for the biscuit. Everyone wanted us to risk it on 4th down, going for it, being aggressive. I understand that, but in my opinion, if you was in my live stream, I wanted to take the points. We had to take 3. We have to. Now, understand, if it would have worked, you guys would have been looking at me like, but you wanted to take 3 and we got 6. But in a playoff game, when everything is on the line, you cannot be aggressive. Like 4th and 1, 4th and 5, you really telling me Hot Rod can't make that field goal? And what do you know? At the end of the game, how many points did we need to tie it? We needed 3 points. That one chance where we could have kicked the field goal instead of going for it, it turned around, it kicked us right in the behinds because we were supposed to take the 3. We were supposed to take the 3. Now, I understand you having your faith in your defense and how they've been playing due to the scheme and the pressure and everything. But in a playoff game like this, when everything's on the line, I would have just took the field goal. I would have just took the field goal. Simple as that. It's too much on the line for you not to be trying to get all the points you can when it's available. It's just unfortunate. It really is. Even besides the point that we didn't take the field goal, we still had a chance to win the game at the end of the day. We still did at the end of the day. We just failed to convert. It's unfortunate. Stephon Diggs, he had that big wide open touchdown out of a blown coverage from miscommunication. You left him wide open one-on-one with TJ Curry, the best receiver in the league. I don't know this year. I don't know what you was going to expect. Now, I love TJ Curry, but everyone at home knew that Diggs was going to score one-on-one once Josh Allen sat back there and he waited for his man to get open. He was going to go to Diggs. And he wound up scoring. I mean, it is what it is. Blackman was just too far on the opposite side of the field to try to cover it. It's just unfortunate how we lost the game, man. It really is. We had our chance. We blew it. It happens, due to us not taking our points. We still played a good game because we came back. The Colts showed you what the Colts can do. The players were all in it to win. But when we didn't take our points, it just came back and it was karma, man. It was just karma that we didn't take our points when we were supposed to. But the Colts played a good game. Shout out to the Colts this year. It was a good year. It came to an unfortunate end. The better team won. Simple as that. Even when they gave us a chance at the end of the game where Pascal fumbled, we still couldn't convert because the Bills' defense was just there. They were just there. I mean, you can go ahead and blame the referees, I guess, to some non-holding calls. What it is. But I don't like to make excuses. We just flat out lost the game. I don't like to make excuses. It just wasn't our year. We'll be back next year better than ever. I have more videos dropping it when more news come out about the Phillip Rivers situation, Jacob Eason. When more news come out, I will have more videos. But this was just my reaction of how the game went. But this is when you guys get involved. Let me know in the comment section your reactions to the game. What do you think we should have done and why? But until next time, this is Colts Talk signing out. I'm not done with the content. I still got you guys. This is Colts Talk signing out. Peace.